This is Tiger 411, your source for all things Savannah State. I'm Lindbergh Massey Jr. Today, Savannah State is highlighting the College of Media, Arts, and Communications, which includes the Department of Journalism and Mass Communications and the Department of Visual and Performing Arts. We have reporters standing by at the King Fraser Student Center, where the Visual and Performing Arts Department is showcasing everything their program has to offer. We'll check back with them, Kyla Chandler reporting inside the ballroom, and Sanaya Dixon outside King Fraser when the event gets underway. To kick off the show, we're going to take a look back at the accomplishments from the summer, celebrating the successes of our students and the university. First up, Savannah State President Dr. Jermaine Worrell marked his first 100 days in office with a 100-day address. In that address, Dr. Worrell challenged faculty members, students, and alumni to be invested in the Savannah State's future by collectively aiming to make Savannah State a top HBCU nationally, bringing doctoral degree programs to the university, and increasing socio-economic mobility, an economic development driver for the city and the state.
We have to ensure that when a student graduates, we get them into gainful employment opportunities day one.
Dr. Worrell also unveiled that Savannah State will be expanding into 5 colleges: the College of Business Administration, the College of Education, the College of Engineering, Technology, and Computing, making Savannah State the only HBCU in the state with such a college, the College of Science and Humanities, and the College of Media, Arts, and Communications. After his address, Dr. Worrell sat down with Tiger Ward to answer questions about some of the concerns on the minds of students, including concerns and then budget cuts to the Visual Performing Arts Department.
So they've been doing a lot of churn and burn this summer to make sure that the facilities are ready to go. Now we've actually hired 13 new faculty. So we're growing. It's not going anywhere. The liberal arts are very, very strong here.
For now, students and faculty, alumni, all watching to see if the uproar is real becomes more than a motto and a defining moment of Savannah State's future. We're about to check in with one of our reporters in the field. We have Sanaya Dixon inside the King Fraser Ballroom. Sanaya, what's going on over there?
I'm here at the CMAC event.
How you doing, Shania? It's Professor Martin. But I'm excited about what's happening here with CMAC and the College of Media, Arts, and Communication. As we know, the College of Media, Arts, and Communication is one of the best hidden gems in the city of Savannah, not only the city of Savannah, but the state of Georgia. And so we are happy to put that on display for our students and anybody that wants to come out and attend the event. We put a lot of time and effort into building this new college, making it an exciting opportunity for those that want to major in visual or fine arts, those that want to major in mass communications, career in all the up and coming fields, film, social media, sports, anything you could think of in the media realm. We are putting students in those industries as professionals. So we're very excited about where the College of Media, Arts, and Communication is going at this time.
Well, you heard it here, folks. CMAC is the place to be.
Thank you, Shania. Up next on Tiger 411, we sit down with 2 Savannah State seniors to discuss their study abroad trip over the summer.
Welcome to Savannah State University, where your media career can thrive through the Department of Journalism and Mass Communications. Our passionate and experienced faculty are here to guide and inspire you throughout your academic journey. Immerse yourself in our state-of-the-art media labs and studios, equipped with the latest technology. Get ready to get involved. Our program is all about hands-on learning. Whether you're reporting news, creating captivating videos, or conducting interviews, you'll put theory into practice from day one. Participate in our organizations which enhance your skills in the mass comm world. If you want a career in journalism, public relations, film, or multimedia, we've got you covered. Gain real-world experience through internships. We believe in preparing you for a successful and fulfilling career. Savannah State University's Journalism and Mass Communications program, where creativity meets professionalism, and your journey to a vibrant media career begins. Explore more at www.savannahstate.edu.
This summer, Savannah State students traveled to Ghana to explore social issues in that country. We sat down with a few students about their experience.
Very humbling. You don't have what you have here, but it also kind of shows, like, it makes me grateful for the little things.
Seniors Kyla Chandler and Jesse Herbert traveled to Ghana over the summer for a study abroad trip, where they spent time interacting with children from several villages.
It was so nice getting to see the kids. It was emotional, I would say, to see the schools and see how they were and how they operated, because down there they don't have a lot of books. They don't have resources to learn what we learn down here. So it was very heartfelt seeing the schools.
I remember going to middle school and various kids struggle with mental health. So I'd like to think that we helped them with that.
We also asked Kyla and Jesse if they felt like they made a lasting impact on the kids they were interacting with throughout the summer.
I think we kind of helped them show that there is more to life than what they were doing. Because again, down there we were dealing with kids at the age as young as 5 that were dealing with drug issues, substance abuse. So they needed something to kind of uplift them and learn that even though down there they don't have a lot of jobs, they can do things.
I would like to think we did what we had to do, that, to connect with them. Hopefully we had a good impact on them, especially talking to the kids, especially about mental health.
When asked if they would be interested in doing another study abroad trip, their answers were the same.
Alaska?
Yeah, Alaska.
Yeah.
Alaska?
February, we're going to Alaska.
If you or anyone else is interested in a study abroad trip while here at Savannah State University, you can visit their Instagram page at SSU_ISA. Right now, we're about to take a check-in with one of our reporters, Kyla Chandler, who's inside the King Frazier Ballroom. Kyla, what we got going on?
Hi, I'm Kyla Chandler. I'm at a night with my college. What's your name, major, and classification? My name is Grace Thomas. I'm currently a junior studying mass communications with a minor focus on. And why do you pick mass communications as your major? I picked mass communications as my major because I am a certified yapper and I wanted to do something that just lived up to my just lived up to one of my heroes, I well. So she is a journalist, she inspired me to become one. And how did CMAC help you throughout this week, knowing that you're a great major? CMAC helped me to reconnect with classmates and just to get to better know some of the new students and also just to, get to know people in the department.
Thank you, Kyla. The JNC department is under a new college, and it has a new name. We'll sit down with the dean to discuss what these new changes are up next.
Welcome to Sisters of the New South, where every plate tells a story. Fresh flavors, southern hospitality, and a seat for everyone. Visit us at 2601 Skidaway Road here in Savannah, Georgia, or you can also reach us by contacting our phone number, which will be provided below. You can also order online through DoorDash as well as through our website, which is sistersforme.com. Come taste the tradition. This is real Southern cooking.
On August 1st, Savannah State University officially debuted the College of Media, Arts, and Communications, formerly known as the College of Liberal Arts and Communications. We sat down with the dean of the college to find out what students can expect from a newly reorganized program.
What students are going to see now is focused conversations in every classroom, that this class is leading you to get somewhere. So every syllabus, every class is going to be tied to some sort of industry-related piece.
Dean Marshall made it clear students need to meet specific goals each semester. Not waiting until junior or senior year just doesn't cut it.
Everything in that classroom has to add up to somebody being able to put something on a portfolio at the end of the semester.
Here in the JMC department, we believe in equipping our students with strong portfolios and real-world experience. This is something we have been doing for over 20 years. Even I had the opportunity through the Emma Bourne Foundation to start my career at WJCL 22 News here in Savannah. In this next break, we'll hear from one of our JMC partners, WJCL, and the many experiences of recent grads employed at Hearst, including Jordan Ewing, a December 2024 grad.
Be the bigger picture at Hearst Television. Your students can join a family of more than 30 television stations, including Savannah's own WJCL 22. Here, they will grow their skills, experience, and career.
I absolutely love the people I work with. We have a great group of people here at WJCL and really within Hearst.
In the 9 months that I've been here, I've been able to get faster at writing stories, putting things together. Every single day I learn so much.
One of the things that I have learned greatly was involving yourself in the local community, kind of seeing the impact that WJCL has.
My favorite thing about the job, is I really just love meeting new people and getting to tell their stories.
I think there is always opportunity to grow within Hearst. I've been able to grow from a producer to a senior producer to now an executive producer.
We have a mentorship program here, and I'm able to ask them questions. You're able to get all the real world experience that, you would get at an internship, but being in it, so much better.
If your students are ready to work for one of the most respected media companies in the world, then hopefully we'll see them working right here in Georgia and the South Carolina Lowcountry.
I think if you're looking for a company that truly values you as an employee and really will help you grow as who you want to be as a journalist, Hearst is definitely that type of company.
Whether it's you're an SAA, account executive, or a manager, everybody's kind of working their way up. So yeah, I definitely see there's growth in the company.
There's a lot of students who love to write and they like to get an English degree. And most of the time they wonder, well, what can I do with a degree like that instead of teach? That's normally the first thought. But there are other careers out there like journalism, and it's a great one to work in.
I think that if students have the opportunity to do an internship, to do a fellowship program, or even to just get involved with Hearst, I think that's a great start to their career and it'll help them going forward.
It can definitely be a very fast-paced environment, but as long as you have a good team around you, and constantly striving and have a good work ethic, you'll be completely fine.
Hard worker, have integrity, always wanting to win? Then your student can be part of the bigger picture. Their story can begin right here at WJCL 22.
Where it says Lindbergh, we want to thank. All right, guys, before we wrap up this broadcast, we're going to send it back to the King Fraser Student Union Center to our reporter, Shania Dixon, who's at the King Fraser Ballroom in College. Shania, what we got?
Thank you, Lindbergh. I was able to catch Dr. Shamel, the department chair of the Journalism and Mass Communication Department. Dr. Shamel, can you tell us a little bit about the CMAC event that's happening here tonight?
Yes, we are here spending great time with our students. The purpose of the program is twofold. One is to spend some time with our current students and just have that time outside of the classroom, but also to answer questions for those students who are considering to even major in the two programs in the college. For example, we have a huge population of students who are social arts and who have not declared a major in the 4-year program. So this is a time when we can come and really hang out and ask questions and just spend some good time with the students.
You heard it here, folks. Not only are we focusing on retention, but recruitment as well. Come join us here at CMAC.
Thank you, Shania. Let us go check in with Kyla for a report. Kyla?
How do you feel about I think it's been so fun. We had to look at the bags, and then this whole thing today, it's been so much fun.
We want to thank everyone for tuning in to this, our very first episode of Tiger 411. The Savannah Jazz Festival just wrapped up, and after this, you will be viewing a documentary by our very own JMC graduate, Daryl Green. His documentary is about Teddy Adams, one of the founders of the festival. You can find all of this and these stories on tigersworld.com and on our YouTube page. Until next time, remember, Tigers, keep rising. Y'all have a good night.
Yet sound completely different. And I hear that in Teddy.
Teddy Adams is one of the few performers that I can go see and actually remember why I fell in love with jazz and music in the first place. And it's one of the, I don't know why I'm tearing up, but it's one of the times that as a musician you can really go and remember why you fell in love.
You know, as a little trombonist that I had no introduction to jazz or anything. I said, oh wow, I'm interested in that. I want to sound like that.
This is actually in the epilogue of his book, and it's written by his daughter, Tasha. She calls him a luminary, a titan of rhythm, a maestro of the soul, and a guardian of the art form commonly known as jazz. I can't say it any better than that.
Have you dreamed of getting your pilot license and soaring through the sky? Introducing Private Pilot Made Easy, your launchpad to turning those dreams into reality. Our Private Pilot Ground School comes with 35 hours of videos. Each lesson is 3 to 5 minutes long, allowing you to easily pick up from where you left off. Go through the class at your own pace.
Whoa, East Broad Street. How'd we end up here? Well, this is where it all started for Teddy Adams.
I was a typical black person in the Jim Crow South of Savannah, Georgia. My beginnings are very, very humble.
Despite financial challenges, Teddy Adams made the absolute most of his childhood.
The house that I was raised in didn't have running water or electricity, yet I was in walking distance from City Hall. The positive part about that was the church that I attended was in walking distance, and also the elementary school where I started playing was less than a half block from my house. So my childhood was very happy, even though I didn't have anything.
It seemed that music was always destined for Teddy Adams, as it was everywhere he looked in his household.
Well, first of all, my father was a harmonica player, self-taught, and my older brother, 4 years older, played tenor saxophone. So that kind of set a model for me to follow. That tweaked my interest in music.
As time went on, Teddy's love for music expanded from his household to a school.
East Broad Street School, which was less than a half block from where I lived, in 1952, Mr. Brown, Benny Brown, came around and demonstrated all of the instruments, and asked for interested people who could afford to buy them. And from that point on, music has been more or less my passion and my focus.
I met Mr. Adams in the 50s when I was a student
at the Alfred Ely Beach High School. He was already playing with the big boys at the time. He started very early, and he was good.
I had a 4-year scholarship at Florida A&M, a music scholarship. I'd already taken the audition, and they expected me there in August of the year that I graduated. But being exposed to the jazz world at such an early age, I had enough common sense to realize that that exposure had ruined me for college.
Although Teddy Adams was talented enough to earn a scholarship, the college life wasn't in his heart, and he found himself making a major decision.
So I said, well, if I'm not going to go to school, maybe I'll postpone that, go into the military, get the GI Bill, and then come back and go to school. However, the 4-year tour of the Air Force turned into about 10.
When Teddy Adams left for the Air Force, it seemed that he took jazz with him. Upon his return to Savannah, the same musicians were still there, but the music was gone.
Jazz had gone into what I would like to call a hiatus.
I never figured that out because upon returning to Savannah, the same musicians that I left here were still here, but the music had diminished.
Hungry to protect Savannah's jazz culture, Teddy Adams got to work.
He and Ben Tucker really revived jazz in Savannah. They started what was called the Welfare Society, and they would give jazz many concerts.
We pack their auditorium, their space there every month. So I knew then that we had accomplished something. And then shortly after doing that, we decided that we would start a group called Coastal Jazz Association.